What are we doing tonight, Z?
The same thing we do every Friday night. Takeover and party
hummingbird things. Nope.
with the world. That's right. It's Our Reviews Will Kill You, the amazing hummingbird podcast, bird watching podcast.
I tried to drink from a hummingbird just now, and it did not work.
Did you try to milk the hummingbird, or did you?
Oh, can you milk a hummingbird?
I do not know.
Ooh, fuck.
I do
Can we
not
catch
know.
a hummingbird and try to milk it for a short?
I hope not. I hope not. Anyway, I am the man you may know as Z, and I am one of the hosts of your favorite podcast out there that does news, reviews, movie reviews, TV, all sorts of good jazz, and I am joined by the flightless bird that is Noob Noob.
I'm gonna get cherries soon.
Oh, he's so excited for them cherries. And I'm so excited to see our #1 fan, Ron Cole, the Stone Cold Killer out there. Thank you very much. He's also one of our amazing admins, so he can drop the hammer if he so chooses.
Wait, has he always been an admin?
No, I made him an admin so that he could battle Doc back and forth.
I wonder if can an admin be banned so they can't ban each other?
No, I think they had ban wars. And
oh, really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We just give people power here at this podcast.
Doc's not here because he a bitch.
That's right. He's probably asleep.
No, he's probably boycotting our challenge.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Whoops-a-doodle. Anyway, have we got a fantastic show
Big Man
for you today?
My
oh my gosh, it's Big Man.
He's here. I literally just mentioned, I was like, Big Man showed up for a couple of weeks and then disappeared. And then he's back because he loves us. He loves us. Maybe you win automatically my giveaway. I don't know. We'll see.
My gosh, I forgot today's giveaway day.
It is.
It's that day of all giveaways. I finally
spent my hard-earned money.
On you, the fans.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Not me, because I missed my mortgage payment.
Are you about to be evicted?
Probably. That's why I'm living here. Will you feed me?
Nope.
I need that free mint. Whoa. What are you doing?
That free mint? What do you mean?
You're showing the...
No, you can't see anything.
Oh, okay.
You have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm producing this show on top of being amazing. Why don't you tell everybody what is on today's show?
So many things. Well, Professor Black History X is a thing.
Professor Black History Month?
Yeah, Professor Black History Month. That was in February, but he gets shot every month. Gaga is joking with a big budget.
Oh my gosh.
Lifeguard Drones. Not sure what that means. Dave Matthews has a poo-versary.
He does.
I think that means he had sex with Winnie the Pooh.
Maybe.
Pac-Man is real. Not as real as my love for Sonic 3, because we get a release date soon.
Ooh.
And there's more DC stuff getting the axe, and this one deservedly so, because Kevin Smith is a bitch.
That is true.
And Pennyworth, which is on the fourth service streaming network, gets renamed to Quarterworth.
Instead of it got an upgrade, so instead of a penny, it's worth a quarter, a farthing, if you will.
Nickelbags, that's his new name. Nickelbags. Orc Tales. Oh, nope. I wrote that. I'm just reading my words. Then we're getting outrageous.
With
all the dicks and not enough days. We just had stories with dicks in it today.
Too many stories. I don't know why we did this.
Trans dicks, lesbian dicks, real dicks, black dicks.
Oh my god.
The only kind of dicks we need. And then we're going in or out of Anna Taylor-Joy, and I'm going to put her on my menu.
Oh my gosh.
With Ralph Fiennes. I don't know. It's good. It seems good, the menu. I had never heard of it. Didn't know it was thinking. But
well, it is a thing.
And then we're going to reviews because we actually had stuff to watch this week. Woodstock 99. Don't know what that is. I don't think Woodstock happened in 99. I thought it was in the 60s. Then I Am Groot, the thing that got released, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's not long, so that's good. Then Fboy Island Season 2, because we needed that.
We need Season 3, maybe.
Then I actually went to the theater for something, and I saw Brad Pitt kill a bunch of people in Bullet Train.
How rude.
And then we watched, Z watched a Comanche girl battle an alien invader. And I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I don't see how an axe would kill a predator, but we'll
discuss.
Ask him.
We'll discuss.
Apparently, it's one of the best rated Predator movies ever.
Yeah, it's greatest of all time.
Yeah.
#1. I have no idea.
I'm not sure how.
Well, I will explore it together.
It doesn't have Olivia Munn, so immediately loses 2 points in my book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Olivia Munn was in the...
She was in Predators.
Yeah.
The Predator.
Before she had a cocaine baby with John Mulaney.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when she was kind of hot still.
Well, does that mean that we're moving on to housekeeping? Lemon pledge afuera, doggy afuera. Oh. So we have quite a bit of housekeeping. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
We're playing YouTube roulette.
We are.
But first, what we did, we had a video about the DC 10-year plan. I'm actually quite proud of this thumbnail, if you get a chance to check it out.
A lot of emojis going on.
I think they match pretty good.
I'll be 100% honest. I just noticed you put emojis on this. Was that been there the whole time?
Yes, it has. I did that. Huh. I took the Justice League and put special emojis for each one. So you could get the idea.
Is there a gay one? Nope. Nope.
I don't know.
Oh, the crazy one is the Flash. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Happy one is Cyborg. He's not that happy, though.
He's always happy.
No. Who's the the cool one is Batman. Wonder Woman's giving kissy faces. That makes sense. Why is Aquaman the drunk one? Wouldn't Ben Affleck
Remember he drinks the beers in the... Okay. He drinks it real fast.
All right. I'll give you that.
Yeah. There was actually not that much thought behind it. I just put emojis and they kind of just fit.
Yeah.
So there's that. So we discussed the DC 10-year plan. DC's going to try to go for that Marvel dollar and see if they can do it better. So we'll wait and see for that. My gosh, I can't even keep up with the chat. There's so much going on. There's several Nancys out there.
There's a lot. Yep.
There's a lot going on, but good to see everybody out there.
Big Man is very drunk, presumably.
Good. Get drunker with us. You should have seen how tall Noob's glass was.
It is, and it's very low now, so I need another.
Mm-hmm. Remember, don't drink into the microphone.
What?
Don't drink into the microphone.
Okay.
Then we talk about the Rings of Power, which we're going to review when it comes out, or at least I will.
I'll watch an episode if I can make it through it.
They forgot to talk to Peter Jackson. That seems kind of stupid. The man made 6 Lord of the Rings type movies. I mean, and 3 of them won like 1 billion Oscars.
They probably should have talked to J.R.R. Tolkien.
He's dead.
Never mind.
And his son is dead as well.
What about George R.R. Martin? He's kind of the same thing.
Well, guess what? Game of Thrones forgot to talk to him too at the end of their seasons.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
What about Stephen King? I think he has some good insight.
He's kind of a cuck.
Is he?
Yeah.
He looks a little weird.
Yeah, well, he got run over by a car, so...
Did he really?
Died. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think it was actually a fan, too, and almost got run over.
Oof. They probably wanted to misery him.
Should we talk about the giveaway next? Yeah, let's talk about the giveaway, and then we'll go to our final update for housekeeping.
Sure.
Our giveaway, just for you guys, is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange 2 in, as Noob told me, 4K.
Yep.
It can't just be Blu-ray. No, not 3K.
They skipped that one because of obvious reasons.
We never did that short, did we?
Oh my God, Infinity's back from... We did.
Oh, okay.
We didn't release it as a short, though.
Oh.
Infinity is back from his Spain vacation, getting all of the Spanish purpose.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You should do a video just on that. Infinity NL, our friend out there.
We can review his Spanish vacation.
Please, we'll do a reaction video to your Spanish vacation and all the lovely Spanish hotties that you may have picked up along the way.
Whoa. Wait, Ron deleted Infinity's message? What was this?
Why are you guys fighting in the chat already? Don't be blocking people.
This?
I don't know what's going on out there.
Oh my goodness.
So how can you out there, friends, earn Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? Why don't you tell us the strangest thing you ever did? Not in the live chat, but in the comments on this video after it airs.
That's what we're going with?
The strangest thing you've ever seen. How about the strangest thing you've ever seen?
Sure.
And if it's a blue-billed noob, that's pretty strange.
That might be a short that's available now.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, and we'll revisit the Doctor Strange giveaway.
At the end.
Yes.
Maybe in the middle, too.
We are going to discuss...
World's our oyster.
What?
All of our shorts that we're doing.
We are trying to win YouTube over to our side. And yeah, that's right. Check out some of our shorts. We have a whole new segment. They're called 10-second reviews.
That I made up. I want the credit.
You want the credit?
Give me the goddamn credit. This was Daddy's idea.
Uh-huh. Oh, Ron says he hit the wrong button. He did not mean to
Now Infinity probably went and cut himself or something. Like, that's not cool.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, don't
Infinity
do that.
helps us with our content.
He does. I got to eat him.
Yeah, so you have shorts where we reviewed Sandman in 10 seconds. We reviewed I Am Groot in 10 seconds. Noob gave people the hose again wearing a meat mask. You got to see that one.
I smelled funny after that.
Did you? Maybe you're I don't know. Then you get to see a super special water slide with a surprise.
Big Man's like, do 1 second reviews next. We could. 1
second reviews next. Then you could watch me cut open a bottle and fail at it.
Yeah.
You can watch some semi-pornographic pictures of squirrels and squirtles and things.
You're going to squirt for squirrels.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll like it.
Maybe there's going to be a sequel. We're going to get War Turtle and
Wordle.
It's going to evolve.
Oh my gosh.
Into a sexy tortoise.
That would be pretty impressive.
It would be.
So yeah, that's
I'm feeling this drink.
Those are all the things that we did. Tell us what you did. Don't forget to tell us the strangest thing you've ever seen. And if it's not Sasquatch, I don't want to hear about it. And if it is Sasquatch, we'll bring you on for a interview. Because we're still looking for other interviews and channels. If you have somebody you want to recommend that wants to come on and talk to us, we've invited several people. Not everybody wants to come and play.
No.
We did have one brave soul.
Piece of shit.
We did have one brave soul.
Yep, Pandemonium
podcast. She's
Amanda
great.
Amanda
Panda.
Yep. Sucking every dick in Texas.
She gave us a good... she gave us a story today, too.
She did.
So thanks to her.
Dicks.
Speaking of dicks.
Yes.
She's the one who inspired all the dicks. We could just say that now.
No, she's a hungry girl. She'll go for it.
Oh my God.
I agree, and I'll go for it, too. Me and her are neck and neck.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So does that mean we're moving on to news?
Oh my God!
It's the news. We have a lot to get to, so I don't want to dawdle too much here, folks. We're gonna get right into things, and we're gonna get not Malcolm X and not Talcum X, but Professor X.
Yes.
Giancarlo Esposito, one of my favorite actors, had a meeting with Marvel Studios. And this is direct from Ebony, so it's probably true, that he wants to play Professor X. Part of me is not opposed to that because he's a great actor. Part of me is like, do you really have to do that? But, I'll make an exception for Giancarlo Esposito. Although, who would have done a really good job and they shouldn't have put him as Wesker?
Bryan Cranston.
No, Bryan Cranston wants to play Mr. Sinister. No, he wants to play Mr. Sinister. Lance Reddick.
Oh, he'd be cool.
He'd be a great Professor X.
Yeah.
He's got that stoic voice.
I do.
Giancarlo, though, is pretty amazing. So he could be joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's in talks. They're not releasing any of this X-Men stuff for like 3 to 4 years, though, if not more.
Yeah, they need to relax on the reboot, so.
Yeah, they're trying to figure all this stuff out. So, good news, bad news. I'm kind of in the middle there. I just don't want them to screw it up. But you know what? Considering how bad the original X-Men movies are, they probably can't.
Bad.
I hate those movies.
The original ones?
Yeah, all of them. I hate every single one of them.
The original X-Men's not that bad.
I hate all of them. No, Sabretooth doesn't even have any lines. He's just a grunt. As a comic book collector, and X-Men was my favorite comic book. I exclusively collected all of the Jim Lee drawn X-Men, and it's pretty disappointing what they did with it.
It was all right.
No, they were bad.
I mean, I would watch.
Some of the casting was okay, but like Taron Egerton will make a good Wolverine if he does it because he is small. He's a little guy. And Wolverine's a little guy, not giant. What's his face on roids?
Hugh Jackman.
Huge Jackman on roids.
He ain't that. I mean, he's big, but he ain't that big.
He's like 6'2", but when he takes all the Mexican supplements, he a big boy.
Yeah, the boy is jacked.
He got absolutely smashed for that.
I would like to see Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X, but like not now. 5 years from now, that's fine.
It might happen.
Let it breathe.
Yeah, it might happen. It might happen.
Maybe I would take Bryan Cranston first, but whatever.
Bryan Cranston wants to be Mr. Sinister.
I don't know who that is.
It's a different character. So speaking of other casting news, we have confirmation on a story that we broke several weeks ago.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. We talked about Lady Gaga.
We talked about it. We didn't break the news.
Come on, we are crackpot reporters.
I don't understand this movie. Like, what are they doing? Like, if they're like, it's gonna make money, I'm sure.
It's gonna make money for sure, but they jumped the budget up. It went from $45 million.
No, $55 million.
$55 million
to $150.
To $150.
They tripled that shit
by paying for all these actors.
She's only getting $10 million. Joaquin Phoenix is getting $20 million.
Oh my gosh, pay disparity. What are we talking about?
So, I mean,
and it's all going to take place in Arkham Asylum mostly.
Yep.
And it's going to be a musical.
I think that also the other report was, and I've never seen. No, I've seen The Shallows, so I don't really know. Or no, A Star Is Born. I've seen that.
I did not watch that.
The Shallows is a Blake Lively movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think. They said it's closer. The movie is going to be closer resembling balls. I dropped my phone. Closer resembling A Star Is Born than it is in Into the Heights. I don't know what the difference is.
What? I don't know to any
Black
of those.
lead versus white lead? Is this a racist thing?
I don't know. Big Man says the Joker 2 is going to be ass, and I agree.
I'm not like necessarily disagreeing.
I think enough people will see it out of curiosity for it to make money, but it's not going to do well. Although I will say he can sing. He's not the Joker, and she's not Harley Quinn.
Is she not going to be Harley Quinn?
She probably won't even be real.
Okay, that's a way around it, but I don't know. Like, there's not a lot to do with this movie.
Didn't we already yell and hiss and pitch a fit about there's 4 different Batman universes right now?
Well,
stupid.
Yeah.
It's all very stupid. It just doesn't make any sense. So Ron also says it's going to be a bad movie. I agree, Ron.
I'm going to see it, but
I'll see it. We'll give a 10-second review of it, but
yes.
Too many songs and we're too gay.
Yep.
This story should be in our science section, but apparently you can get saved by a lifeguard drone. I don't know if I like the idea of this.
In Spain. Oh my God, did Infinity get saved?
Oh my gosh, they saved Infinity. I am actually now grateful to this drone for saving Infinity. As he was giving mouth to mouth to a beautiful Spaniard, they dropped a life vest on him to keep him from sinking into her eyes.
What?
Do you like that? It was like poetry.
It wasn't, but...
Yes, it was.
No.
A lifeguard drone saved a drowning 14-year-old on a beach in Spain by dropping a life vest. That seems pretty sad. All it did was fly out there and like drop a life vest. Couldn't you just like throw one to him?
And like, how far out was he drowning?
Not that far. A powerful tide in Valencia. The drone dropped the life vest into the sea and was able to keep the teenager afloat as he started to sink beneath the waves until a physical lifeguard team arrived moments later.
I mean, also, 14-year-old? What is this man, a pussy? How is he not swimming at 14 years old?
Good point. And also, why wasn't Baywatch there?
That's true. Zac Efron, I'd let him save me.
Drones can't replace Baywatch.
They can't.
There's no drone unless it's a, I wish I could remember Pam Anderson's character.
Pam Anderson.
No, her character in Baywatch.
Alexandra Daddario.
No. Let's just call her Sammy.
Anne Hesh.
Anne
Rest
Hesh.
in peace.
Rip.
That drunk bitch.
Doc's favorite bisexual.
Is it really?
I think so.
My God. Doc, I didn't know you swung that way.
Mm.
You like vegetables now? She's brain dead.
Apparently, 140 people have died in Spain from accidental drowning in the first 6 months of 2022. 55% more. Can these drones make a difference? Unless they can give CPR and they can replace big titty bouncing lifeguards. I don't think so.
Yeah. And then Ron is like, an undertow will drag you for miles. Yeah. If you're not a man dolphin like myself.
Yeah,
Ronald.
Ron forgot he was talking to a man dolphin.
I've literally swam the fucking Lake Michigan.
English Channel.
Yeah, no, I swam all. You live in Lake Michigan. I swam the whole fucking thing. Whole perimeter in an hour. Yeah,
absolutely.
What of that,
man
Ronald.
dolphin? Yep.
No undertow's bringing me down. I'll swim away from my gay thoughts.
You know what might bring you down?
My straight thoughts?
No. Do you remember 18 years ago when Dave Matthews Band dumped 800 pounds of poop on a passenger cruise?
That seems weird.
This is the reason why I hate Dave Matthews Band.
I only know one song from them. No. I know 2 songs from them. Ants Marching In or Ants Marching Band.
Ants Marching.
And then The Space Between.
The Space Between.
I like The Space Between.
These wicked lies.
I like that song.
What
rest,
about
not so great?
The Dancing Nancy's? Oh my gosh. Ron should be like, Doc, are you a Dancing Nancy?
I don't. Never heard that song.
They have a couple good songs.
It's like doot 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 doot. That's the Ants Marching In or whatever.
Yeah. Well, apparently Twitter won't let go of the foul incident as they celebrated 18 years ago. The Dave Matthews Band tour bus driver dumped 800 pounds of poo on a passenger cruise ship in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's the South Side.
The band's driver, Stephen Wall, pleaded guilty to dumping 800 pounds of human waste from this vehicle's septic tank onto a sightseeing boat with more than 100 people on board in the Chicago River back in 2004.
Oh my God.
That can't be much different from today. No, Ron, that's a new challenge. I hope it's not getting 800 pounds of poo dumped on you.
The poo challenge?
I think he's talking about the Lake Michigan challenge.
The poo dumper?
The driver was sentenced to 18 months of probation, 150 hours of community service with a maximum $10,000 fine. At the time of the incident, it was reported that the Dave Matthews Band attempted to rectify the wrongdoing by saying if the bus was found to be responsible, the band would work quickly to make amends with the people on the boat and the people in Chicago. They made $50,000 in donations to the Chicago Park District and the Friends of Chicago River. I bet you they wish they had that $50,000 back.
I would think so. Yeah.
That's a great... I remember when that happened. Oh my gosh. They had a videotape of it, apparently.
It was in August. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Do they still tour?
Oh, look, they have a sign here. In August of 2004, at this very location, a DMB tour bus dumped 800 pounds of poo on some people. Oh that's awesome. Somebody put a sign on a bridge.
Oh my God.
That's great. Oh, and Ron wants you to swim.
I will do it. I'll do it in a thong. I'll one-up you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The balls will be covered, but that ass will be wide open.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fun fact, in 1992, the Red Hot Chili Peppers song Under the Bridge is actually about a 2004 incident where the Dave Matthews Band tour bus dumped 800 pounds of septic tank waste on a sightseeing tour boat in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's pretty terrible. You know what else might be terrible?
What's that?
A Pac-Man live action Pac-Man movie.
I'm in.
What?
I'm in.
You just like the ghosts.
Yes, I do.
Did you know Pac-Man was originally called Puckman?
That sounds super stupid.
But they had to repronounce it.
Because people didn't know how to speak English?
The game is set in mazes where Pac-Man has to eat pellets while being pursued by colorful ghosts as the mazes
not
get
the white ghost,
progressively more difficult.
Not cool anymore.
I see this is more progressive and colorful, which means diverse.
Yeah. Definitely not a bunch of white ghosts because, you know, white ghosts going after a colored Pac-Man, not cool.
He's
anymore.
yellow.
Yeah, is yellow a color? Yeah, you answered my question.
I would think so.
The white ghosts are racist.
Yeah, that's right. So you're not going to watch this. I would rather watch Miss Pac-Man.
Depends who's playing her.
I don't know.
Is she showing a belly button? That's all I need.
That's all that you need.
Does Miss Pac-Man have a belly button?
You have a soft spot for belly buttons. Oh my gosh.
I will finger it with 2 fingers. I'll spread
lick
it open.
That.
I'll put some peanut butter in it and go to town.
Just like a dog.
Make my own jelly.
That's disturbing.
I'm excited for a Pac-Man. I mean...
How could you possibly...
Okay, let me
Did
rephrase.
you watch the Adam Sandler movie where they had Pac-Man
That doesn't count as a movie.
Okay, that doesn't count as a movie.
That doesn't count.
What was that called? Pixels? Yeah, Pixels.
Pixels. That does not count. That should have never been made. That is a cancer to society. I did not see it. I refuse to watch it. Unless you pay me. If you want to pay us to watch that, send us $20 to our Venmo at I Need Money, hashtag Noob Noob.
I need money, hashtag Noob Noob.
But I'll watch this.
Well, will you watch Sonic 3 when it releases?
Absolutely. Sonic
Gotta go
is great.
fast.
The Sonic movies are fucking awesome.
How come they didn't do a special release of the Toothy Sonic?
What?
The human tooth Sonic.
You mean Nightmare Sonic?
Yeah, I want to watch it.
They should have.
I showed you. It was one of our big Instagram videos.
Yeah, 11.2 or something, or 10.5.
When I recorded the
shorts.
But I recorded a Nightmare Sonic. He's in Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
But he doesn't have the same voice, so it doesn't count.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh my gosh.
Nightmare Sonic would have been a great special edition. I would buy a $20 Blu-ray of just a Nightmare Sonic edition, I'll be honest.
Apparently, Ben Schwartz announced a third film in a tweet on August 8th, 2022. With a current release date of December 20th, 2024, they're going to put it up against Avatar. Holy cow, that's a battle.
That's not a smart idea.
No, not at all.
Although, fuck Avatar. I would see Sonic over Avatar. I'd rather see a blue hedgehog than a blue Smurf.
I would rather watch neither.
No. Did you watch that dance battle in Sonic 2?
I did.
Speaking of Sonic, that was amazing. Speaking of Sonic 2, I'm going to give that shit away next week.
It only made $400 million.
Really?
Didn't the Minions, like the fifth Minions movie, make like $750 million?
It's like 800, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. In fact, Sonic 2 outperformed the first Sonic movie. Are you kidding me? Wow, it's a cash cow, although they did spend a lot of money to retool the whole movie.
They did, yeah.
And Jim Carrey's not coming back.
That's not confirmed.
I'm confirming it.
Okay.
Right now.
It's not like 100% confirmed.
I'm confirming it. I think they should scrap Jim Carrey.
No.
I want to cancel Jim Carrey right now.
That dude was great in this movie. He's fucking insane.
He is insane in reality, which is also why HBO Max is insane. Because they're scrapping Doctor Strange's Adventures, although
that's fine.
Not
Fuck
Doctor
Kevin
Strange.
Smith.
DC's Strange Adventures.
That gastric bypass fat fucker.
He is a POS. He keeps attacking YouTubers, and I don't understand why.
Whoa, he's attacking us.
He is attacking us. We now have declared vendetta against Kevin Smith. You heard it here first. Vendetta. I don't know what that means.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah, but we're declaring vendetta against him.
That doesn't make sense.
I think that means that we need to eliminate his entire family and friends.
That seems a bit much. He doesn't have many of those. And I like Jay.
He's a drug addict, so he needs to go.
Yeah, but he's funny. And I don't think he's a woke piece of shit, is he? If so, we can eliminate him. I'm not opposed.
Well, Strange Adventures was supposed to be an anthology series from executive producer Greg Berlanti, who is supposedly,
he's gay, by the way,
he's supposed to be the new Kevin Feige, which doesn't make any sense because he's already had his chance and he ruined the
his
Arrowverse.
Universe is destroyed. The Arrowverse.
Why would you hire that guy? I mean,
oh fuck! If they hire him for like the
they're supposed to. They're talking about hiring him for the DC
for the movie.
No, to run the entire DC universe
for the movies.
Correct.
Please don't.
Yes.
Please
but
don't.
filmmaker Kevin Smith was set to direct and co-write an episode. He said the project is dead, and he was very upset about Batgirl getting canceled.
Nobody gives a shit about Batgirl. I mean, I would watch Batgirl just to see Keaton, but I mean, beyond that,
you want to watch him die?
It didn't look super great, and I don't give a shit about Batgirl, so
no one does.
She wasn't that hot. Like there was no appeal to it. Like I don't understand.
The only thing that's upsetting about this is that Nicolas Cage was going to play Bizarro.
That would be cool.
I would be down with that.
Fun fact: Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Superman.
There is actually test footage of him being Superman.
That would be awesome.
With like weird long hair. He does play Superman in the Titans movie.
Does he?
Yeah. He voices Superman. It's pretty cool.
That's fine. I like that. Wait, didn't I see the Titans go to the movies?
Correct. Did you not see that?
I saw that in theaters.
I also saw that in
theaters. I don't
theaters.
remember him doing that.
You don't remember him being in that?
I don't.
don't remember people, so.
I don't. Yeah, that's right. If you don't exist, if you don't like impact me in a direct way, I basically forget you exist.
That's difficult.
It is.
It must be difficult for you in life.
Very difficult.
With your lupus.
I do have a lot of lupus.
Fundraiser for Noob Noob's lupus.
Oh my god, could I have free money for that? Could I get scholarships?
Yeah.
Could I get food
put you
stamps?
back at school?
Food stamps?
Maybe.
Fuck.
But could you make a penny's worth?
I hope so.
That's
or
difficult.
nickel bag.
Would you like to know the new name of the Pennyworth show?
Hold on a second. It's in season 3?
Yes, it is.
What?
Would you like to know the new title?
Hold on.
This is important.
What? This has been out?
Uh-huh.
You're fucking kidding me.
Yeah, it's, apparently it was on Epix, whatever that is.
There's no fucking way.
It's in its 3rd season.
Wow.
They're going to change the title, though. It's not going to be called Pennyworth
Why would you change the title
anymore.
of a show that's existing already? Like, what?
But they're going to change it to something really clever.
Alfred.
No, they're going to call it Pennyworth, the origin of Batman's butler.
You're fucking kidding me.
That could literally be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. In case you weren't, they're like, in case you weren't sure, we're gonna call it Pennyworth, Batman's butler.
It's like, we need to make sure you realize that this show is connected to Batman, so please watch it.
The origin of Batman's butler.
Because fuck, do we have no views on this?
Why do they call it, like, what is it, Batman? Why wouldn't they're just gonna throw Batman and everything? Like, call it Batgirl, the origin of Batman's sort of girlfriend? No. Robin's girlfriend? No. Somebody's girlfriend.
I don't like. First off, the fact that this has been out for 2 seasons
astonishes you.
Baffling to me. Secondly, did HBO Max like steal this? Like, is it inherited? Like,
they're
why?
taking it. They're going to take it from Epix.
Okay, so maybe that's why they're like, no one's watching
it's
this.
It's time to. We spent money on this.
Yeah. Maybe that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, there's this girl in it. Emma Pates as Martha Kane.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Is not Martha Wayne.
No, Martha Kane. I don't know what that means.
Right.
It's exceptional.
What's she gonna do?
I don't know. But
I would say I'm out, but I didn't realize it was 2 seasons in, so obviously I've been out on it.
You've been out this whole time.
Alfred in every other medium has been better. Like Alfred in Gotham was pretty cool.
I don't know who this one is.
I don't know either. Alfred in Batman, the Batman. He was kind of the weaker Alfred, and I still like him.
I didn't
Andy
really
Serkis?
like. Yeah, he was just like
he wasn't great, but I mean, he wasn't bad.
He claimed. I don't know. I didn't like him. I liked him, but I didn't like what they did to his character. So it was very disappointing.
Yeah, but he's better than whatever this shit is.
I guess so. Well, we'll wait and see, and I probably won't review it or watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it either.
It seems very disturbing to me.
I'd rather just review Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Well, why don't we get outrageous?
Oh my god, it's Orc Tales.
Let's get outrageous.
Outrageous.
It's an outrage.
Oh my goodness. What do we got? We got dicks.
So many.
Oh, fuck. What? No.
A granny's dying wish from the New York Post.
No.
Well, read it.
No.
Why not?
I don't feel comfortable.
What don't you feel comfortable with?
Well,
your own sexuality.
If this granny was hotter, like Kate Beckinsale level hot, like I'd be okay with it.
Is she a granny? Is she gonna be a granny? Because her daughter is
her
throwing that stuff all over the place.
Her fucking vag is spread out like fucking Moses part of the Red Sea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those cheeks are fucking spread like avocados.
Her daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, she's getting it every day.
And her daughter is not as attractive as her, and she's in her 50s.
It's true.
So that's really an indictment on her daughter. But apparently a granny's dying wish is a giant penis on her tombstone. So
A great-grandmother had a singular request for her grave. A 5.5 foot tall, nearly 600-pound penis statue.
Was this in America?
Caterina Ordonez Perez
not in America.
family erected the monument in recognition of her love and joy for life.
It's probably real hard to get it up.
She wanted to break the paradigm of everything Mexican.
What?
Where things are sometimes hidden because of not having an open mind. She was always avant-garde, very forward-thinking about things. She died at the age of 99. Guess what? She gets whatever she wants.
Fair enough.
She was known in her small town of Misalanta as Dona Cata for her fascination with penises. Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh. She always said that we were Vergas. Vergas is a Mexican slang word that can mean 3 different things. There's the usual English word that means like a rooster, right?
Sure.
It could also be an insult that means go screw yourself, or it can mean that you aren't worth an S.
Oh.
I suspect she was always going with that you're a rooster, a male chicken.
Yes.
Look at this dude hugging the statue.
That's a big dick. That's a hefty one.
I don't know if we should have started with this one because I feel like this is the biggest one we're going to see all night.
What I'm curious about is you said Mexican and her name was Katerina. That's like full-blown Russian. Like that's a Russian name.
I thought her name was
Did you not say
Jimenez. No, why? What?
I thought you said Katerina.
Yeah, but I thought...
Oh, her last name?
Yes.
Oh, Jimenez?
I was making a different joke.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you're not following me. Why? What joke are you making?
No, I just said she's Russian, not Mexican. You said she was Mexican.
Caterina Ordonez Perez.
Oh, Perez makes sense.
Does it, though?
And Katerina is spelled the Mexican way, not the Russian way. So all this lines up now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm reading the argument. Oh, my God. My girlfriend's listening.
Oh my gosh.
You picked a bad time to listen.
She's living the life. Is she interested in Frankie Ocean?
Well.
And her luxury brand. I don't know who Frankie Ocean is, but he just announced a brand of a $25,000 cock ring.
Oh.
And he brought a picture with it. Why is his thing called Homer?
Of his penis?
Why? Oh, you can't see it yet.
I can't. I can see it. It's kind of shaded.
It's what do you call that? It's blurred out.
Yeah. Somebody messed up his umbilical cord though. He's got an outie.
It's pretty gross. An 18-karat yellow gold cock ring, the XXXL H-bone ring, retails for $25,570. Sold to exactly one person, Frankie Ocean. To promote the extravagant piece, Frank took to Instagram stories to post a nude photo of someone, probably him, with their genitals blurred out.
Yikes.
I don't even know what to make of this.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on.
He looks pretty well endowed, though. So good for him.
I don't know. Who's Frankie Ocean? Why does his hair look like this?
Well, that's disturbing. I think he does a song that's pretty good. Like
I'm going to say no.
About a year ago. I thought there was like a song with like slide or something like that. Like
he's going to slide into your DMs.
Like this. Something like that. Like, I don't know.
It's going to slide right into your DMs.
I'll have to Google it. But Frankie Ocean has one good song, I think.
I don't know.
Now he has a good cock ring.
I guess. I'm going to move on to the story that this whole segment's dedicated to
dicks.
To Panda.
Panda.
Our
dicks.
Precious Panda.
Not Trash Panda.
Amanda Panda.
Yes, not Trash Panda.
She also recommended that Tommy Lee posted his full wang.
Oh my God.
On Instagram, which is interesting because everyone's already seen his wang. I guess people forget that there's a video with him and Pamela Anderson where he's steering a boat with his wang.
Mm-hmm. It's that big.
Yeah.
He can steer it. No, that man is he is having a good life as a white man.
He is hung.
There's not many white people like that. That's a rarity.
Did you know that a small child drowned in their pool?
Because his dick was so big?
Uh-huh.
I don't.
He knocked the kid in the pool. He turned and just knocked him in because it was so big.
So he sexually assaulted a child?
No, it was just he couldn't help it. I mean...
That's a lot of what child predators say.
Apparently, he posted a meme of an elephant looking at a naked man saying, "How do you breathe through that little thing?"
What?
And now he put his cock out on Instagram, and a lot of people were upset about it. Because they were saying that women get their stuff pulled off instantly on Instagram, but they do. Wang is just allowed to hang out. I do like this one. There's one meme of someone at a water fountain, and they're getting their eyes sprayed out with Clorox because they don't want to see.
Well, he blocked it out, so I don't understand.
No, he did not.
He did not.
No, we blocked it out so we don't get pulled.
Oh wait, full blown dick on Instagram?
That's what people were mad about.
Oh, okay, that's fair. We got shit pulled from Instagram for hate speech when it was literally a girl eating noodles. So
that is true. Instagram.
You're letting a man blast his dick all over, but like a girl eating noodles is hate speech?
Somehow a girl eating noodles is hate speech.
The fuck?
Someone reported you for hate speech.
If I didn't own your stock, I'd be very upset with you, but please.
You do not own any stocks.
I do.
You're so rich that you have deferred all yours.
I am literally, my name is Neuberberg. I'm the cousin of Mark Zuckerberg.
I do like browsing Instagram today, looking at food, lighthouse, Tommy Lee's giant dick, puppies, food, and food.
That's not a bad day.
This girl says she should be able to post her ass cheeks without cropping.
Maybe they're too fat and you should crop them.
Clapping them cheeks. Oh my God.
That man looks like he's ready for it.
I don't understand. All these people have, like, if you weren't born yesterday, you've seen this before. This is old news.
You saw it inside of Pamela Anderson. Like, it's not, there's a video of it.
Yeah. I'm out of this.
I've watched it multiple times as a young child, but, you know.
Scarred you for life. Scarred you.
Shit happens.
For life. Because I'm out of this.
Yeah.
I'm getting out.
I'd go in.
But am I getting in? I'm not getting in on this, but I might get in on something else because we're getting in. We're getting out.
Oh my God, Anna Taylor-Joy.
Oh my gosh, we're getting in and out of Anna Taylor-Joy.
She brings me so much joy.
Does she, though?
She's okay, I guess.
Ralph Fiennes and a young woman. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird.
Is that what it says?
No, but she's young and not his type.
Well, we
watched the trailer to this.
I enjoyed it.
I watched the extended trailer and I know too much. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but it sounds like a swanky dinner. Basically, it's like a horror movie inside of a swanky dinner. So just think of that.
Yes, chef.
Chef. I'm in. I think it looks good. I won't see it in theaters. It says only in theaters.
Okay, I was curious, like what this is.
I will watch it, but I will not pay to watch it. It
doesn't necessarily seem like a movie that warrants spending money on it, but
if you don't have to spend money, you'll go see it.
Yeah, obviously, I would prefer it to be in like IMAX, but I'm not sure this movie.
Why would you want to watch this in IMAX? What makes you think this is IMAX?
I want to watch any movie in IMAX. I get it for free.
I suspect that this is an Agatha Christie knockoff.
I don't think so.
What?
Agatha Christie does those detective novels, right? How is this a detective novel?
Trust me, it's a ripoff.
Oh, is the other trailer like spoils more of it?
Yes.
It's more detecting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sort of.
Is she naked in it?
Agatha Christie.
No.
She old.
I think she's dead. Is what do you call it? Anna Taylor-Joy.
I wouldn't know. I doubt it. She hasn't done it yet.
She
was fakely.
She's shown some things in The Northman.
It's not a real thing.
I don't know if that's her.
Or it's based on a short story from Richard Connell.
Oh my God.
One or the other. Although it reminds me more of 12 Little Indians, which I'm pretty sure is Agatha Christie. I have to look that up and confirm.
Is that a racist story?
12 Little Indians, probably. Mystery adaptation.
It sounds like it would be.
I think it is. Agatha Christie. Oh my gosh. I can't even. What? That can't be the original title. I cannot say this on air.
You're kidding.
I cannot.
Is this something with brown people?
This can't be real. I'm gonna say this isn't real.
It's got to be real.
You cannot say this if I show it to you.
Absolutely, I will say it.
No, you will not. You will not say this. Agatha Christie, the original title. That can't be real.
Oh shit!
That cannot be real.
I thought it was. And then
do not even make a joke.
I thought there was, and then there was none.
No, let's just go with that. Do not do any research on this, folks. You don't need to know about it.
Agatha Christie was a super racist.
Let's
Ignore
just say
her.
that. Ignore all of this.
Yeah,
we will not go any forward.
Didn't she do the Did she do the Knives Out stuff? No. Oh, she did the Death on the Nile and Murder on the Orient Express, right? That's Agatha Christie.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. I never saw Death on the Nile.
Didn't Armie Hammer be? Wasn't he on that?
That was like one of his last movies before he got canceled for eating people.
Yeah, he should stop eating people.
Now there's a documentary on him.
I heard about that.
House of Hammer.
That seems like a bad idea.
Fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So is it time?
It's time to get to the reviews.
Oh, the reviews. We have so many reviews.
Oh my gosh, we have to burn through these reviews.
Not really. We're doing good on time.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we won't burn through them. What's the first one?
Woodstock. You can burn through that because I don't.
You don't remember Woodstock?
I don't care.
Weren't you around for Woodstock?
Maybe.
Woodstock. This is specifically.
Isn't Woodstock a thing that happens like every other year or something?
Well, first of all, there was a 1969 Woodstock.
It's like the Olympics.
And the thing that drives me crazy about this, and I will rant, I feel like I rant for hours about this. When you watch the documentary, they act as if there was no other Woodstocks. And there was a Woodstock 94 that happened before this one with the same people. Like the same promoters who made Woodstock 69 also made 94. And then they made 99. And they're like, there was no Woodstock 99. That never happened. So it's pretty stupid. And 94 was epic. You had Green Day and Nine Inch Nails gave one of the greatest performances of all time. Green Day had an epic mud fight. It was just amazing. Like it was a beautiful, amazing concert. And then you have Woodstock 99 where there were like crazy riots.
What is Woodstock? Just like Lollapalooza? It's just a music festival? Is that all it is? Mm-hmm. Like there's nothing. Why is it called Woodstock? Because
it was in Woodstock, New York in 1969, and there's a bunch of hippies. You never heard of that?
Yeah, no, it was definitely a hippie thing, right? Is it just a bunch of hippies having
peace
sex?
And love? Yeah, peace and love and mud and banging and.
So they just kept it going. It doesn't exist anymore, right?
No, because some of the people who are involved are dead.
Yeah, but it's just a fucking. It's like Lollapalooza in Chicago.
Yeah, except this has more. This had 250,000 people, I think, which is a lot of people.
Okay.
You don't think that's a lot of people?
That's a lot of people.
Okay.
That's like 2 football stadiums worth of people.
Most football stadiums hold like 60,000 people.
3 football stadiums worth of people.
Your math is terrible.
If you go by the 4. Cowboy Stadium,
they can hold over 100. Stadium.
Just saying.
Oh my gosh. What is...
Doc is going on a month-long vacation to Hawaii? Bullshit.
Send pics.
Yeah, send us your tickets. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, we want to see your tickets.
No fucking way.
And your return ticket.
Yep.
But anyway, Trainwreck, Woodstock 99. The critics have it at 94%. The average audience score has it 79%. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a little misleading, but it's kind of fun. I do have notes. So let me see. Let me see my notes. Essentially what happened was it turned into a riot. And that's not good when your shows turn into a riot. So first they tried to blame Korn on day 2 that they like ruined everything. So they were saying like Korn was so heavy that everybody started moshing and destroying things. Then they tried to blame Fred Durst.
Oh.
And they said like, Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, or no,
Limp Bizkit. Yeah. He had that like Break Stuff song. So basically when he played Break Stuff, everybody started tearing apart the stages and all sorts of stuff. God. So not a good idea. But I don't blame Fred Durst necessarily. Then they tried to blame the Red Hot Chili Peppers because when they went to Anthony Kiedis and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like things were getting a little crazy, and like, we need you to go out there and calm the crowd down. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And they're like, well, can you at least play one more song, like try to calm them down? And you have to remember, they gave out candles to everyone in the audience. So a bunch of angry teens get candles, right?
Oh my goodness.
And then the Red Hot Chili Peppers went out and played Fire by
Metallica?
No. Metallica did play the show, but Jimi Hendrix. Oh. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. So they played that song, and then immediately everybody lit a bunch of bonfires and burned everything down.
Oh.
So basically, they brought, instead of like bringing these kids to like a field, which Woodstock was like a farm, right? They brought them, and then 94 was also at some kind of farm, but everybody broke the fences down and they got in for free. So this one, they're like, no, we're going to make money on this, because the last two, we didn't make money on them. They decided to put it on an abandoned Air Force base and put up like walls, so you couldn't get out or in unless you paid, right?
Yeah.
But they started to cheap out on things, and then they started charging people like $8 for bottles of water.
Oh.
So nobody had water, and then the porta potties like overflowed, and basically instead of mud, people were rolling around in like feces.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross. And then it was really, really hot, so everybody got sunburned, so nobody liked that either. And everyone's tired of getting ripped off, so they like rioted and destroyed the whole place afterwards.
Sounds like a party.
It sounds like a Saturday night.
Oh my god.
So it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a little long, a little late. They didn't need 3 episodes, but it was fun. I enjoyed revisiting it because I remember watching it on TV and on MTV.
So going from something that's a little long to something that's very short, and that's called I Am Groot.
Oh my gosh. I'm just curious what the scores are.
I don't know if it's long enough to have a fucking score.
It's 80% and 80% from the audience and from the professional critics. Your 10-second review about summed it up.
On YouTube, you should go listen.
Yeah, it's 5 episodes of I don't know who this was made for, because it's not for kids and it's not for adults.
It's sort of for
maybe
kids.
For mentally challenged adults.
It looks like, I watched it on my fancier TV and it looks great on 4K.
Does it though?
So I'm gonna say they put in some good work animation wise, visually stunning. There's 5 shorts of like, they're 6 minutes long, but 2 minutes of each one are credits. So it's like 5 4-minute shorts.
The only good one was the one that had Rocket in it.
That was kind of cool.
The rest were pretty weird.
I thought the what do you call one was like kind of amusing. The one where he finds like the rock people.
I guess
that was like kind of messed up but amusing.
This is not necessary, and you don't have to watch it to know anything. For the life of me, I cannot understand, because every credit that rolls, it says Vin Diesel's Groot.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do not understand
money laundering.
They could get any human being. They could get a computer. They can get a computer to do it for fucking free. Like, is Vin Diesel doing it for free? How much are they paying Vin Diesel to be Groot? Because
money laundering.
It doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense that they're paying this man, because there's no discernible voice. All he fucking says is I am Groot in 47 million different fucking ways.
None of it makes sense, and I can't recommend it. Like 80% is way too high for this.
See, here's the thing. Like, I don't know if I could de-recommend it because it's so fucking short. You could just watch them all in literally 20 minutes.
But the problem is the menu doesn't make it easy to watch all of them. The menu includes the Guardian menus.
Yeah,
no, there's no flow to it. The menu's messed up. Disney, get your act together. Like, what is it makes no sense. You click on the menu and there's like 3 of them, and then 2 of them are the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And then if you click into another one, you might get recommended for one of the other ones. Like, I literally had to look up how many there were to make sure I watched them all.
It's kind of weird.
Disney needs to get their stuff together, because that was kind of garbage.
That's kind of weird. It's not bad. It's not good. But
it's a thing, and if you were high, you'd probably like it more.
I was gonna say, like in my 10-second review, if we got some shrooms and just dropped a bunch of them, I'm sure we'd fucking love that shit.
I agree.
Yeah. What are we going? Are we going F-Boy?
I think we're going F-Boy.
We getting F-Boy?
Oh my gosh, the fans don't... Dude, this is a great show.
Depends on perspective.
If you think it's a comedy, it has a professional comedian. Nikki Glazer is the host. She's ready to take her glaze.
Yes, she wants the glaze.
Season 2's not even rated by anyone.
What would be a good twist if Nikki Glazer took like a whole bunch of the F-Boys and just...
Took like 5 of them and just took it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one step away from a orgy. For sure.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't get, and this is a spoiler for season 1 and 2, so we'll just spoil things just because like it's irrelevant and no one necessarily cares.
It's a fake reality show. I think we're fine.
Yeah, it's a fake reality show. It's fair enough. The first season ended in like basically the premise is that you get like 20 guys on an island, maybe 24. I think there's like 12 nice guys and 12 F-boys. I could be wrong about the numbers. It's irrelevant. There's a lot of dudes. And there's these 3 girls, and the girls are there to make a love connection. So if they pick a nice guy, they split $100,000 50-50. If they pick an F-boy, the F-boy gets to either keep the money, $100,000 for themselves, or they get to split it 50-50. And then they throw a wrinkle into season 2, where if the girl decides that she doesn't want to split with any of the guys, her last 2 contestants, she could take all the money for herself. Now, what's weird about this, it's like 3 girls vying for guys' attention, right? And they're all like jack dudes, looking good, whatever.
They're bros.
In the last season, or in the first season, one of the girls gets totally like duped by an F-boy, and he's like, yeah, I have a girlfriend, I'm taking the money, I'm not interested, adios muchachos.
That's pretty great.
It is pretty great. It was hilarious. You watched the very end and you were like, this is amusing.
Yeah.
So then they have season 2, and they basically do the same thing, and none of these couples are real, but they decide to have, and this is a spoiler, an F-girl. Where the girl is like, F you 2 guys, I want the money, I don't care about either of you. And the guys are devastated. Wait, that happens in
season 2?
Yeah, it does.
She's allowed to take the money?
Yeah, she could take the money for herself.
Really?
So what I think would be really disturbing and a setback for women, like this would not be a good look for women.
If you want to take back women's rights 20 years?
Yeah, make F-girl island.
Nay, where 50 years.
3 dudes.
Let's take this bitch's vote to right.
Yeah.
Right to vote.
Let's talk about 3 dudes, 3 guys who are looking for love, and you add 12 F-girls who are willing to bang anything, and 12 nice girls who really want love. You're gonna see the nice guy, the 3 guys are just gonna. These girls are gonna bang everything that moves to get $100,000. Is it really
a loss for the guys because they're just getting a whole.
The guy. That's the point. Like it doesn't work in the opposite. It doesn't work. HBO, listen to me right now. If you want to set the women's movement back 50 years,
Whore Island.
You cannot have Whore Island.
Take from Anchorman.
You go back to Whore Island where you came from. Do not do Whore Island.
Smelly pirate hooker.
Do not do Whore Island. That is a bad idea. So that is the moral message that we here at Orky are saying. Do not make Whore Island. Although Noob will join Whore Island.
I mean, if you want to make it, and
you're not
a celebrity. You know, hello. So.
Hello, Frisco.
Yeah.
They haven't made that one yet. No one would watch that.
No one would watch that.
Monkeypox Island?
What? Gay Boy Island?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, shit.
You said that.
Whole bunch of monkeypox spreading?
That's rude.
Yeah, because it can only be spread through gay anal sex. It cannot
only be... No.
It can 99.9...
Misinformation.
It can only be 99.9% spread through gay sex.
Misinformation. What's next?
Or oral of the gays. Bullet train. Just like the gays want a bullet dick in their butt.
Oh my, no one said that. Yep. This is one of our premiere reviews.
It is.
Starring the Brad Pitt.
It is, yeah, Brad Pitt's awesome.
Is he though?
I like Brad Pitt.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie does not like Brad Pitt.
I still think I would take Brad Pitt's side, to be honest.
Even if he was abusive and cannot recognize people's faces.
Is that a thing?
He said that. He has trouble recognizing people's faces.
You're kidding.
He's that famous that he doesn't care about your face.
Really?
He said it's a condition, but I don't believe that for a second. I think he's just so famous. It's like, I don't care what you look like.
Okay, never mind. Maybe he's a bit of a dick.
Uh-huh.
But Bullet Train, I saw it in theaters, and it's okay.
What part of it is a mystery?
It's not a mystery. Well, hold on.
How many cameos will there be as a mystery?
There was a lot of cameos. I'm not quite sure it's a mystery. If you ever saw the movie Smoking Aces, it's Smoking Aces on a train with Brad Pitt. That's basically...
Smoking Aces isn't that good.
It's not bad, though. I would say it's not bad. It's in between the 77 and the 53.
So the critics have it at 53%, and the audience has it at 77%, a solid C+. So I'm going to say it's not that good.
What's the critic consensus?
Go ahead.
I can't fucking read that shit.
Critic consensus says Bullet Train's colorful cast and high-speed action are almost enough to keep things going after the story runs out of track. Audience says it could have been more entertaining ride, but if you're in the mood for a decent thriller to pass the time, Bullet Train will get you where you want to go.
I 80% agree with both of those. So basically, I thought it was going to be like a high-octane action movie, and I thought myself a little bored at like a 10-hour or 2-hour and 10-minute runtime.
Mm-hmm.
But also...
His name is Ladybug?
Yeah. But also, it was still it was a pretty entertaining movie.
His name is Ladybug.
That's his code name.
That's
his assassin name.
Anton Fuqua is one of the producers.
There's plenty of people. He's the dude who did Training Day. There's plenty of people in it, so they got star power. It looks pretty good. The story is bananas, retarded, convoluted. So ignore the story. If you're going in this for the story, you should pass on it.
Apparently, Aaron Taylor Johnson, who you may know from
he steals the show.
Such movies as Godzilla and Kick-Ass.
He steals the show.
Very attractive man.
He is.
And Joey King is in this?
She's not that attractive, but she is in it.
She's from the Kissing Booth.
Yes. And Kissing Booth 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think. There's plenty of people in it.
Bad Bunny. No one knew it was a human being.
There was a lot of Bad Bunny. But I would say the action is great. The budget is pretty good in terms of what you're getting for your money. It doesn't look like the scenes are trashy by any means. And you just got to accept that the story is ridiculous, and then you're fine. As long as you accept the story is ridiculous, the action is insane, and, there's a bunch of good actors in it, you're fine. That's it.
Don't let the glossy trailers fool you. Brad Pitt's new action comedy, Bullet Train, is a strenuous and let-in film that never takes off.
It's less entertaining than I initially thought. The trailer makes it seem more upbeat and high-octane than the actual movie, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's still a pretty action-oriented movie, but the trailer's better than the movie. I'll say that.
It's a fun ride to be sure, but an uneven one that nearly squanders such a talented ensemble. Tom Meek, Cambridge Day.
It's solid. It's like a B-.
I think it's a C+, and I haven't even seen it.
That's fine.
77.
I'm gonna buy it, and I will give it away.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
I'll buy it.
That's
Good enough for me to buy.
Whoa! Put your money where your mouth is, because we're gonna talk about.
I'm gonna pray.
I'm gonna pray.
Pray the gay away
to Amber Mid-Thunder. Amber Mid-Thunder. This is interesting. I have, and you have to know for the show. First of all of the links for all of our articles and everything, we post the links to all of the articles. You can catch them if you search for "Our Reviews Will Kill You." You'll find our landing site. You could subscribe to our audio podcast and check it out there. You can see it on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, all those great places. But what I want to point out too is that when we react to these Rotten Tomatoes scores, and it's really just to get a gauge of whether or not people kind of like this in general. It's not the end all be all. but we are reacting for the first time. We have not seen these scores. And as someone who watched Prey, the tomato meter has it at 92% with the critics, 218 reviews. The audience score is 79%. And I think there's something to talk about with this as we talk about a young Comanche girl. It's set in the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. Prey is the story of a young woman, Naru. I didn't even know her name. A fierce and highly skilled warrior. That's a little dubious. She's raised in the shadow of some of the most legendary hunters who roam the Great Plains. Again, dubious. So when danger threatens her camp, she sets out to protect her people. The prey she stalks and ultimately confronts turns out to be a highly evolved alien predator with a technically advanced arsenal, resulting in a vicious and terrifying showdown between two adversaries. That is fake news, people.
I was going to say, there's no way
that's not
alien predator would have any trouble killing a Comanche girl with an axe.
And I would argue that this movie was marketed poorly, and even that movie info is a bad description of the movie. The movie, everybody, Critical Drinker, everybody thought this was going to be the wokest movie they ever seen, and I would disagree. I would say that that's not entirely correct. It's directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who is the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane. And I don't think he's done anything much since.
Is he related to Michelle Trachtenberg?
He is. I think it's her brother. Yeah. The critic consensus says the rare action thriller that spikes adrenaline without skimping on character development, Prey is a Predator prequel done right. Audience says if you could look past some dodgy effects, Prey is pretty much the back-to-basics Predator installment fans have been waiting years to see. I agree with the audience. She has no real character arc. In fact, there are no characters for you to care about or do anything with. There's no character development at all. I completely disagree with their assessment there. I will say, though, there are two things that are interesting. Amber Mid-Thunder, who's the lead girl, not bad. I thought she was actually pretty good. They make her character kind of unlikable in the beginning, and then eventually she becomes like a little bit more likable where we can like believe in her as a protagonist. And then Dakota Beavers, who's her brother, and this is his first acting role ever. I think that kid could be a star. He doesn't even have an IMDb Rotten Tomatoes picture. That kid was great. He plays her brother, and he's fantastic in it. And I'm a little disappointed that they didn't film the entire movie in Comanche. Apparently, they overdubbed it in Comanche. There's a part at the beginning where they start.
Comanche has a language?
Yeah, there's the language of Comanche.
What?
Yeah, I thought I would actually be into that. And it actually gets a little confusing in the movie because, and I'm going to try to avoid spoilers, but essentially it's your very basic Predator plot. Comanche tribe is out in the wild. They do their little thing. Most of the women in the tribe raise babies and do medicine and do things like that. Amber Mid-Thunder's like, I want to be a hunter. And they're like, okay, but you got to prove yourself. So she has to hunt something that will hunt her. So happenstance occurs. A predator lands, kind of a feral predator, which makes no sense. Humans have not evolved in 300 years to grow like different things. But apparently this feral predator grows in 300 years to be the more advanced one that we see with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which makes no sense. But anyway, it's fine. This predator lands, and there's actually a mountain lion that is disturbing the tribe. Like it hunted one of their hunters. So they go to rescue the hunter as the tribe. And I would have much rather seen the tribe take on a predator, but it ends up not necessarily being that. You have this whole thing where she actually has to train, and she has to get better, and she fails at certain things. Shocker, she's not a Mary Sue. She's not Ray. She's not the bestest ever. So you actually see scenes where she has to train herself to get good. She has to train herself to be.
I don't know if she could train herself enough to kill an alien advanced predator.
She doesn't exactly do that. And I don't necessarily want to spoil it, but I'm going to say that, like, in normal circumstances, the predator would kill her. But based on what happens in the story, it's little plausible that she could actually kill it. It's a little plausible.
So it's not completely apparent that the Predator would just show up invisible and just destroy her in 2 seconds.
Do you want me to spoil things?
You can.
All right, spoilers, folks. Just want to give spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but let's just say that, like, and here's the Comanche point that I was trying to make. So they start the movie in Comanche and they switch to English, which is, it's a little clunky. It's not as good as like Red October, where if you've watched Red October, they're speaking in Russian and then they zoom in on a person and zoom out and they start speaking English and you're just supposed to understand, like, oh, we can understand Russian now. Okay. In this, the Comanche, they speak Comanche and then like she just stops speaking Comanche in an overdub, which is kind of annoying. But there's a point where they meet these trappers who are French trappers who speak French and there's no subtitles for the French. But one of the French trappers speaks Comanche, but speaks English. So it's a little not making so much sense. You follow what I'm saying there?
Nope.
He speaks French, but he also speaks Comanche. But because we know Comanche, not in a great way from the movie, he speaks English.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a little clunky. What I will say is that basically there's a string of events that allow her to defeat the alien because they set it up. And obviously she's going to defeat the alien, so that's a spoiler. The one thing I will say is, as far as streaming movies go, I will say compared to like Netflix and all the other streaming movies that we've seen, like Bird Box and things like that, this, and this is a credit to Dan Trachtenberg, is the closest I've seen to a actual movie that could have been released in theaters on screen. The visuals, aside from the CGI, are beautiful. It's seeing something shot, I would assume, on the American plains is absolutely beautiful. The settings are beautiful. I think it's really shot well. Like, it's well directed in some senses. The CGI lets it down in some parts, but isn't terrible. But as far as like, this looks like a real movie on streaming. And it's a huge hit for Hulu. It's the biggest thing Hulu's ever released, ever. So I think that's interesting.
I mean, Hulu doesn't have anything to release. So that
they had the Kardashian show, and this destroyed the Kardashian show. And they're already talking about sequels, which doesn't make a ton of sense. I get it. But I think that this was something... I feel like Dan Trachtenberg is potentially a good director. I'm not ready to say he's a good director, but I think he has the potential, and he just hasn't really achieved it yet. I thought this movie, it's not great, but it's good. Like, it's a solid B. It's not bad. As far as like the Predator movies, Predator's number one, easily, by far. Like, Predator's up here.
Predators with Olivia Munn.
No. That one's the worst. Then there's like probably Predator 2, then the Robert Rodriguez Predator movie, then the Alien versus Predator movies, and then Predators is like not even on the screen. It's terrible. Have you ever seen it?
Which one?
Oh, where's Prey? Prey is probably the third. No, I feel like I like the Robert Rodriguez one better than this one, but it's not bad. It's kind of somewhere in between the two of them.
Yeah.
Because Predator 2, to me, while it's not a perfect movie, Danny Glover is amazing in it. And it has some like really, really great moments, like, want some candy? Want some candy? Like some of the it's pretty, or there ain't no killing what can't be killed. There ain't no killing what can't be killed. Survive the Repnado. Yes. There's a Jamaican drug lord who says like there's no killing what can't be killed. Sounds amazing. You haven't seen Predator 2?
I've seen some of the Predator movies in whole.
Predator 2 is actually really cool. I really like that movie. It's not great, but it's good. And they tie this whole thing into Predator lore, but it makes no sense whatsoever. At the very end, it doesn't make any sense. It actually destroys Predator lore, but whatever. It's worth seeing. You should watch it. If you got Hulu, check it out. It's good. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm saying it's a decent movie. It's one of the better ones. Like, remember I was complaining about Gray Man in one of our previous videos, which I will not link above, where the opening sequence is trying to be a James Bond movie, but like because of budgetary restraints, it's not as good as it should be.
Yes.
Yeah, like the whole thing with the fireworks fight, and it's not that, it's like just looks cheap. And then I was telling you about the drone shots, like they're too cheap to pay for a helicopter, so they just use drones everywhere. Drone shot, drone shot. This is kind of similar, but a little more well done. So
it's better than Gray Man.
I liked Gray Man better, probably because of the acting.
Would Prey be better if Ana de Armas was the Comanche girl?
Yes.
Okay.
But she wears a lot of clothes, so.
No, that's not what we want.
It's kind of like Gray Man, where she wears a lot of clothes. We are coming up. We're going to see Blonde. Are you going to watch Blonde? You got to watch Blonde.
What kind of stupid question is that?
I know. We're going to watch Blonde.
Yeah.
We're going to watch the Ana de Armas movie. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Noob Noob's girlfriend.
Multiple fucking times.
Don't
I'm going to watch it with her.
worry.
I'm going to call her Marilyn as I'm sticking it in.
Oh,
I'm
that ain't going to happen.
Anna.
Yep. And then she'll just assume Ana de Armas's identity, except.
Yes.
There's a big exception there. So I think it's okay. It's worth watching for sure. If you're a Predator person, I would say the marketing did not do it any services.
Would this be a good movie for sexual predators?
No. I mean, this is a pretty good review from Esther Zuckerman from Time Magazine. The result is pretty fun, if also a tonal mishmash of goofiness and gorgeous landscapes. It's fair. What did you want me to compare it to?
No, I was just saying, is this good for sexual predators?
Oh, like Chris Hansen.
Yes.
Attack on Predators.
My girlfriend says she is not going to be watching Blonde with me. The fuck you aren't.
And it was redacted, whatever she said before.
Oh, no, she said I can stick it in somewhere else.
She said that?
Yeah.
Like a light socket.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like a light switch.
Fair.
Charlie Puth.
I agree with that.
Yep.
So I think that
covers it.
That covers it.
We had a lot.
We did a lot today. We accomplished a lot, folks.
A lot of reviewing.
Be sure to catch a lot of our shorts.
Doctor Strange.
I was going to get there. Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. Tell us the strangest thing you've ever seen in the comments, not the live chat. And if it's Noob Noob's girlfriend, that's okay too. You can just put Noob Noob's girlfriend. It'll put you in the top of the running if you think that's the strangest thing you've ever seen. Even though you've never seen her. We're not sure she exists.
Oh, post tits right now.
I don't believe you. Anyway, thank you for those who watched us. We appreciate it. The live stream we appreciate. We also appreciate everybody checking it out afterwards. And we know it's a hot summer night. It was actually a nice summer night for once. It wasn't that hot,
at least
in
Brussels
here.
sprouts.
We're going to get sprouty.
Bacon.
Oh, my God. But be sure to catch our future reviews. I don't know. What are we watching next week? I have no idea what's coming up.
I'm seeing Dragon Ball Super Heroes on Thursday.
That sounds pretty
dope.
Intense.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
Daylight or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. The movie with Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to watch that too. So keep an eye out for those and more as we keep this thing going. We keep this train going. But as for us, we are on to the next one. If I can find the outro.